The whole Los Angeles Police Department has been working non-stop to unravel the mystery surrounding the death of Tupac and the notorious B.I.G. The outcome of this never-ending investigation has shed new light on the entire case, indicating that the perpetrator may have been right under their nose the entire time. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we'll be looking at Diddy rages on LAPD for framing him for new celeb killings. Yeah, you heard it right. The LAPD investigator had been researching the murders of Tupac and Biggie for a considerable amount of time prior to 2023, when he finally divulged some of his findings. These conclusions are unusual and have significant repercussions. Based on his findings, LAPD detective Greg Carty recently declared that Orlando Anderson, a member of the Compton Crips gang, was responsible for the murder of Tupac, with Anderson's uncle serving as the task force's star witness. Harding further stated that Anderson was in the white Cadillac where the shots were fired, and that Sean Diddy Combs paid Anderson's men $500,000 to murder Tupac and $500,000 to murder Suge Knight. Despite the fact that Anderson was never reimbursed for his supposed role in the murders, he was widely believed to have played a significant part in the video. Harding, on the other hand, asserted that Anderson would not have offered all the information he did if he had intended to get away with it. According to new revelations by Greg Carter Wardell, Poochie Faust, a member of the mob group Blood Gang who was paid $13,000 on the night Biggie was murdered by the founder of Death Row Records. Carter refers to the mother of one of Suge's children as Teresa Swan in order to reveal her identity and enable her to serve as a crucial witness. Diddy has since denied any involvement in the murder of Tupac. Knight, who's currently incarcerated on a different murder charge, has declined to comment on the research to any media outlet and has remained silent. Since then, both Anderson and Poochie have been tragically killed for various reasons. According to Carding, no one was arrested or charged as a result of the investigation into either of the deaths because the department was more concerned in uncovering a conspiracy theory than in prosecuting any of the cases. Unfortunately, the case cannot be prosecuted for a variety of reasons. Biggie Smalls' mother said in a federal wrongful death lawsuit that the department attempted to conceal an officer's role in her son's murder. Here's the backdrop of the multi-year investigation for people who are unaware of the grade kiddings rationale for these charges. Harding was removed from the task force in 2009 during an internal affairs investigation into an unrelated problem before his team completed compiling their cases. Harney resigned shortly after the task group was disbanded, despite being cleared of any wrongdoing. Hardy, on the other hand, revealed their findings in a 2011 self-published book titled Murder Rap. The Murder Rap documentary by Michael Dorsey was released on iTunes on February 2nd, 2016. The point at hand is what additional content the documentary Murder Rap offers that the book does not. A typographical error in the final page of the book. In the documentary, it was falsely stated that the car containing Biggie's pistol was a black Impala. The editors have overlooked this oversight. The documentary crew made the necessary adjustments since they knew Poochie owned a vehicle matching the description, and sources indicated that Knight handed Poochie the car in return for 2 customized Chevrolets. In addition, they knew that Suge's Impala was painted a specific color, black cherry. As a result, they were able to trace the green Impala sale to an Arizona Chevrolet store. In 2009, they discovered this knowledge. Nevertheless, the records were no longer accessible, preventing them from tracing the paper trail back to 1995 or 1996, when the car was initially ordered. Regarding Diddy's alleged complicity in Tupac's death, it looks to be effectively her word against Diddy. While Diddy has publicly proclaimed his desire to kill Suge and Tupac, there is currently no means to confirm this accusation, and some reports, however, support restricted these remarks to law enforcement officers in order to provide legitimacy to the case. Despite contrary reports, there is no proof linking Biggie to Tupac's death. It is highly unlikely that he was aware of her consented killing, and while he may have learned of it after the fact, law enforcement investigators have uncovered no evidence indicating his prior knowledge. This leads us to the next set of questions. Suge Knight, who was in Tupac's car and suffered a head injury during the Las Vegas massacre, has indicated that he was the intended target. Yet, many versions imply that he sustained just minor injury. What is the underlying reality behind this contradiction? Suge, while a gunshot fragment or metal debris from a car can lodge at the base of the skull, it would be more truthful to claim that you're bending the facts as opposed to outright lying. This is different from being intentionally targeted by a gunshot. Suge experienced a back-to-the-head injury and sought medical attention for the condition. In order to prevent harm, surgeons opted not to perform invasive surgery to remove a piece of metal from his skull base. Whether a fragment from a bullet or a piece of metal from the car caused the injuries, the exact cause will never be known. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so that you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section down below. Stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next video.